And forward. And stop. Forward 2. Now all forward. And stop. And forward. And stop. Forward 2. Forward 2. Forward 2. Stop. And back it up, back it up. And stop. So Copco 1, when they built it a coffer dam to push water out of the river channel. That's what this wood plank is here. That's part of the coffer dam. They use that for deconstruction also. They push water into a tunnel to divert around the dam. That's what this first little feature is here. The tunnel was off on the left where these big boulders are. Copco 2 dam, or Copco 1 dam is just down here. You can see there's some concrete on the right, on the bank here. Yeah. And here's another chunk of concrete here. This is Copco 1 that we just went through. The outflow of the tunnel when they were diverting water is here on the left where the boulders are. They capped it and then covered it up. Yeah, they're doing some study here. I'm not sure what it is though. Let's go forward 2. Forward 2. And forward. And stop. Forward 2. I've asked many people what that is and no one knows. Forward 2. Forward 2. forward 2. We're approaching what used to be Copco 2, much smaller dam. Forward 2.
So this is underwater as well?
This was a tiny, tiny reservoir. Forward 1. Forward 1. Forward 1. There was an access road here on the right to get to Copco 1 and Copco 2. It was a switch back here. And forward 2. Forward 2. Right here is where Copco 2 used to be. Right across the river, if you look over this way. See what's going on. This is where there's going to be a little bump here. Forward 2. This is where the water was totally taken out of the river. From here on downstream, it was 100% dewatered for 100 years. Now we're going to come around the corner here. We're going to catch a little eddy on the left. That's where I'm going to get a look at wild horse rafting. Class 4. The bottom's 4 plus. The bottom turn's got a kind of a must-make move. Forward 2. Forward 2. And all forward, all forward. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're getting there. Getting there. And stop.
You want me to get out of the hole?
Nope.
Something like popping out from the boat going downstairs.
Good.
Hey, don't leave it down, man. Don't leave the boat, Luke. Let's go, guys. Boys on the boat. We can do this. Yeah, we don't need him. What do you say, guys? Let's do it. Palisade, let's go. Something bent with that. Little bent. No, it should be good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get onto my zone, and then you're going to, once I'm ready, we're going to shove out the out.
Okay, so this one's a little bouncy. We're going to be dodging some rocks in here. We're going to run through the bulk of it, and I'm going to pull over on the left and get eyes on the very bottom of the raft. No trees. Tree free.
Can all of your guides do this? Are they all
No, we've got to claim it through. We've got like 4 plus me. It's kind of a unique one. Risk management wise. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, good?
We're good.
Too long.
Okay, so this one's kind of bouncy, guys. If you feel like you're getting bounced around too much, lean in, lower your center of gravity. Be ready to paddle. Forward 2. Forward 1. Forward 1. Forward 2. Forward 1. Forward 1. Okay, get ready to back paddle in just a little bit. And back And back it up, back it up. And stop. Forward 2. Forward 2. Forward 2. Forward 2. We're going to pull over just here on the left, just to get eyes on what's known as Bogus Bend. And back paddle, back paddle. Stop. Forward 2. Give me a little bump here. Forward 2. And keep on going forward. And stop. This next one has a move where we're going to be moving left to right. I'm going to have a pretty significant upstream ferry angle. When we're going to hit a lateral, and it's going to feel a little weird. But we're hitting it with an angle so it doesn't suck us back into the center. So it's going to be a left to right. You guys will be paddling forward. I'll control the angle. And that's plan A. Plan A is we hit it with a perfect angle. We get a head of steam moving right. The run out of this gets a little skinny. So it's very likely we're going to end up going right of a little thumb rock at the bottom. And if we miss, we might go to the left of the thumb rock, or we might bounce off of it. Just be prepared in the run out for some read and run action. I'm going to bounce down just a hair.
I also thought the maneuvers were really fun. Like the back
Really technical.
Yeah, there's some rocks in there. Some rocks here too. A little bump king. Forward 1. Forward 2. Forward 2. Forward 1. All forward, all forward. Stop. Little bump. Yeah, all forward, all forward. Stop. We're in a good spot. That's really good here. The danger of what we just avoided is this big hole here that shoved you that way. We'll do a little spin here. We're like a ballerina. Forward 2. Yeah, that's the rock. That's the thumb rock. Forward 2. No. I can say yes. Forward 2. Oh, that's great. Nice job. Forward 2. Forward 2. Forward 1. Forward 2. flow setting through here, this was full of trees, vertical trees everywhere. They took out 1,200 trees. Yes, it was super dangerous. Yeah, because they knew they wouldn't be able to cut them at the base unless they did it before the dam removal. Forward 2. Forward 2. So here's something that's really cool, these rookery here. There's a great blue heron in one of the nests. There's 2, I see 2. Unfortunately, I think these trees are going to die. One of them.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. That. Oh, that's pretty, yeah. Yep, I've never seen a blue heron. I would have thought it would be nesting lower.
It's safe up there.
Yeah, oh, sure. They're like, we're not down here. Yeah.
That's the old canal. Forward 1. This year it's like 40%. In the past it was 10 to 15%. Yeah. Okay, this one's called Boyle's Boyle. So named after John C. Boyle. And there's going to be some dodging here. A lot of rock dodging. Got a tight channel. And let's back it up. Back it up. And stop. And back it up. And stop. And forward 1. Forward 1. Forward 2. And forward. And stop. Forward 2. And all forward. And stop. Nicely done. And back paddle, back paddle. Keep it going, keep it going. And stop. Forward 2. And this is an impressive wall of columnar basalt off on the right.
Are we coming right up on a raft or should I take out a photo?
Take your phone out, get a photo. I've got a spot I can pull over here. Almost no one knew that this was here for the last 100 years. It was just, there was no water in the river, and this is all owned by Pacific Power. And they never told anyone. You couldn't hike in here. In December, I was doing a trip in here, and we saw there was a black bear running along the base of it. And it was such a cool thing to see. We sent the photos to a handful of folks. There had never been a documented sighting of a bear in here. Of course, no one was ever in here. They were like, oh, that's good to know. It also, I can't help but think that he was in here because of the fish carcasses. Because before it was just stagnant, like nothing in here at all.
It's also just so big. It's like...
Yeah, when we did our flow study in 2020 and we came around the corner there, we were like, oh, something's going on there.
Let's advertise this.
What's that?
Let's go. Oh, yeah, advertisement.
Hey guys, I think I can get all of you. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, kind of. Alright. We're going to come around the corner, we're going to stop and have lunch. We'll have a nice view for lunch.
What will be named for this place? There,
What are they called now? What are you gonna? Did you get it to pick some of the access names?
rapid
The
name.
no, the access points. Remember how you said this is Kristen point?
Yeah, we got to pick the access points.
I was
Like where
thinking.
they were.
Yeah. But did you also do the names?
No, Shasta did the names.
Shasta got
Yeah,
those?
except for, well, in California, Shasta did the names, and in Oregon, the Bureau of Land Management.
Okay. I didn't know if you got
The rapids? I'm just telling you names that our crew's been using. So it's really important. Like, we're running trips right now, we're jumping in the boats, and we're able to, like, hey, our plan is to stop above next rapid. Or, like, if someone has an issue, it's nice to be able to communicate. Like, hey, we wrapped the boat with oil.
those are all current.
Those are, that's
Great name.
yeah. There are names, and they'll probably, some of them are going to stick, and some of them will adapt to whatever someone else wants us to call them. Forward one, forward two. So you guys, okay, let's go forward. And stop.
I'm so sorry. I sat on sand and so it's like rubbing my.
Oh no. At high flows, this is one of the biggest rapids on the whole trip. Today, not so much, but it's still a good one. Forward one. This one's going to be a little bouncy. Forward one. Forward one. Forward one. Go for these tree limbs. Forward one. See a little bump here. Another little bump. Good bump. Forward two. Forward two. And forward. Stop. And forward. And stop. Little bump. Little bump. Woo.
That was awesome.
That's a good one. Forward two. Forward two. Forward two. Forward one. Forward one. Forward two. Forward two. Keep it going, keep it going. And stop. Gonna get a little skinny here. Forward one. Forward one. All forward. And stop. Forward two. Forward two. Forward one. Forward two. Forward two. And stop. That's an old, like, access trail. All right, back it up, back it up. And stop. I have a little bump here. So straight ahead is the former Copco 2 powerhouse. That's the one they're going to turn into the cultural visitor center, eventually. Just before that is a rapid called Kikacéki Falls. And we're going to enter Kikacéki Falls on the right and backwards. We're going to be kind of backwards going into it so that we can call, that way I'll call a forward paddle and get us going across the river to the left. Kikacéki Falls has two really big holes in the center that we're trying to avoid. So we're going to be getting ahead of steam, moving left there. and it marks the final big rapid of Ward Canyon. So this is one of our last really beautiful views looking back upstream here. And in about a mile and a half will be an Iron Gate, the former Iron Gate reservoir. So water, this right here was still 100% dewatered. No water in the river here up until the powerhouse. They ran water through a tunnel through this mountain here all the way to the powerhouse. Water was up high and they ran it through generators to create electricity, and they dumped it back in the river, and it immediately was Iron Gate. Can we do it? No, I think we're supposed to. I'm not sure why that's still there. Should be gone. Let's back paddle. And stop. So in the entrance here, when we're backwards, we might get stuck on a rock. There's a rock in there I tend to slide over that will probably stop us momentarily. It's kind of handy because it will stop our momentum from going in the wrong direction.
Was there a ice that was there before?
A what?
A ice when it was dry? No?
Back it up. Stop. A little bump, Forward one. Forward one. Forward two. All forward. Keep going. Hard. Stop. Man, there's going to be a big bump here. This is a rock. Oh, we're good. We're going to wiggle off this thing. We're going on the right side. Wiggle a little bit. That was a rock.
Yeah, one like it down. I think I was sitting right on it. The one that's not right there. We just left. Yeah.
This was your fault.
Yeah, it was. All that big one.